The views and opinions of the hosts and the guests do not matter. Any similarities to actual persons and events, we are sorry. So don't take this show seriously. Ang tamaan, guilty.
Good evening, I'm Cesar Castic.
And I'm Jazz Kidding.
And welcome to
News ko po.
Para sa ating headlines, MTRCB, itutuloy pa rin ang planong pag-regulate sa Netflix at sa iba pang online streaming media. Kaya kapag natuloy ito, mula sa Movie and Television Review and Classification Board o MTRCB, magiging Movie, Television, Laptop, Desktop, Cellphone, iPad Review and Classification Board na ito o MTLDCIRCB. Palit logo kayo. Palit logo kayo. Ang haba eh.
National Telecommunications Company o NTC nag-issue ng order para i-recall lahat ng frequencies at channels na naka-assign sa ABS-CBN. Alam niyo, kung ako sa ABS-CBN, mapapakanta talaga ako. Kunin mo na ang lahat sa akin, wag lang ang aking mahal.
No-go zones daw dapat ang mga military camp sa bagong telecommunication company na Dito Telecommunity Corp. Ayon kay Senator Ralph Recta. Kung si Senator Recta raw ang masusunod, utusan niya ang kumpanyang Dito na magtayo na lang doon at wag na dito. Dito ba doon? Doon, ang gulo nun ah. Samantala, matindi ang reaksyon ng mga tao sa binigay na presidential pardon kay Joseph Scott Perfectong. Kaya naman bago kayo magsabi ng I beg your pardon, narito si Professor Joe Malabo for your information.
Thank you. I'm Professor Joe Malabo from Harvard University. For your information, a presidential pardon is sufficient to allow a person to be relieved of some or all of the legal consequences resulting from the criminal conviction. A pardon may be granted before or after the conviction is crime. Depending on the laws of the jurisdiction, pardon can be granted in many cases when individuals are deemed to have inflicted themselves free their intent to society, otherwise considered to be eternally offense. Pardons are sometimes offered to the person who was either wrongfully convicted or a claim that wrongfully convicted. The subject of examination, accepting the pardon is sufficient to continue the mission of the guilt. The offer is used in one-stop guilt. That's all for today. Once again, I'm Professor Joe Malabo for your information. Back to you guys.
Sa showbiz, Liza Sobranano nagreklamo sa Twitter sa bagal ng internet niya. Hindi lang siya inasikaso agad ng Converse, ang internet provider niya, may isa pang nagkabit ng internet sa bahay nila, ang TL Dito. Samantala, nagreklamo rin sa Twitter ang kapitbahay naming si Aling Viring sa bagal ng internet niya. Pero hanggang ngayon, walang pumapansin.
Balitang sports naman! Ineliminate ng Miami Heat ang Milwaukee Bucks sa kasalukuyang National Basketball Association o NBA Playoffs. Dahil dito, madami ang nagsasabi na talagang hindi daw magiging superstar ang Milwaukee Bucks player na si Giannis Antetokounmpo. Kaya raw hindi siya magiging superstar dahil sa haba at hirap bigkasin ng pangalan niya. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Dapat palitan niya kasi ang apelido niya. Gawin niyang De Belen. Giannis De Belen. O diba? Giannis De Belen. Punta naman natin ang ating field reporter na si Rex Clamo. Rex, nasan ka ba?
Salamat Cesar at Jazz. Kamakailan lamang ay ang dami lumabas na balita na gumimbal sa mga Pilipino. Kaya gusto natin silang kapanyamin minsan ng sangan at tanungin kung kaya pa ba nila at naaalala pa ba nila ang mga issue na ito. Ako nga pala, weather at saka traffic. Weather, makulimlim, traffic, maluwag naman. Ano masasabi mo tungkol dun sa pagpapalaya ng pagpardon ng presidente kay Jem Burton?
Parang hindi maganda hindi napapanahon Dapat sa panahon ngayon iba ang inaasikaso ng Pangulo. Hindi maganda sa paningin ng tao. Parang nakaka-insulto para sa mga Pilipino.
Tingin mo nasaan na yung 15 billion na kinuha sa Philhealth?
Siyempre, nando sa bulsa. Kawawa mga Pinoy. Panahon ng ganito, nagnanakaw pa.
Anong masasabi niyo tungkol sa ginawa ng DNR na paglalagay ng white sand sa Manila Bay?
Mas maganda, linisin na lang tayong Manila Bay. focus muna tayo sa pandemic. Mas mabuti yung budget na lang ng gobyerno ilaan sa sa COVID.
Tingin nyo malaking tulong sana yung nawala na 15 billion sa Philhealth? Asan na kaya yon?
Sa mga bulsa ng corrupt na officials. Sobrang ang daming corrupt. Kahit yung COVID, kinokorrupt pa nga.
No, sino na pakialaman yung Netflix? Payag ka ba dun?
Okay lang naman, lalo kapag may mga manonood na bata. Para nag-guide din sila.
Tingin nyo saan nag-guide yung 15 billion na kinuha sa Philhealth?
Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko alam. Hindi ko rin alam.
Ayan, kitang-kita naman sa mga kinausap natin na sa dinami-dami ng problema ng Pilipinas, mukhang lahat ng ito ay hindi pa mawawala. Pero para sa kanila, isa lang ang siguradong nawala, ang 15 billion sa Philhealth. Para sa news ko po, ito po si Rex Clamo. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Rex. We have naman our international worldwide world overseas correspondent, Felingera, for the international news.
Annyeonghaseyo! I'm Felingera, your international overseas worldwide world correspondent, and I'm here live in South Korea. Pinoys rally to hashtag cancel Korea after film influencer Bella Porch called short and uneducated. Overnight, and for the most of Wednesdays, the hashtag cancel Korea has been the top Twitter trend in the Philippines. Oh, and there was one comment saying that the Filipinos are uneducated and dark-skinned. Excuse me, we live in a tropical country, so sino ba naman ang hindi mangingitim kung dito ka tumira sa Pilipinas? So now, who's uneducated? Poor people? Poor country? Excuse me, we don't want to brag, but we're actually dumping artificial white sand in Manila Baywalk in the middle of pandemic. And aside from that, as of June of 2020, we have $8 trillion debt. See? Ang laki ng utang ng Pilipinas. So, sino yung mahirap ngayon? It's $8 trillion. I'm just so disappointed with what happened. Hashtag cancel Korea. Live from South Korea, this is your international overseas worldwide world correspondent, Felingera. Also, guys, don't forget to watch my video. I just had a meet and greet with Captain Ree. I crash landing on you. I also have a ticket for the BTS concert. Oh my god, I know.
Thank you, Felingera. We have now with us our resource person. Please welcome back Callie Navea Huff, CALLEJA Law, paralegal, law student.
Hi Jazz, good to see you again. For those of you that don't know me, I'm Callie Navea Huff, paralegal and law student.
Welcome back, Kali. And I will try my best to improve my English tonight. Here we go. My question is, what is presidential pardon and what are the effects?
Our presidential pardon is an act exclusively done by our president, exempting the offender from further punishment of the crime he was convicted for, though the civil liability will remain. It can either be an absolute or conditional pardon. Article 7, Section 19 of our Constitution grants the President this power to pardon, relieving someone like Pemberton of any further consequences, and abolishing his sentence.
Can it be said that the presidential pardon in this case is legal?
Yes, this is a purely executive act and is not subject to judicial scrutiny. The President has the prerogative to determine who may be granted pardon, but what is legal is not always just. We should look to the rationale of granting the executive this power. Father Joaquin Bernas, who is one of the drafters of our Constitution, has recognized the purpose of this power as an instrument to correct infirmities in the administration of justice, and to act as a sort of relief in instances of harsh application of the law. The very existence of this section in the Constitution is an admission that human institutions are imperfect, as is our justice system, and seeks to remedy that. While the President has the power to grant the pardon, and it is indeed legal, he should be guided by the purpose of the section in determining who is worthy.
Thanks, Kali. It was a very difficult night for me because of too much English.
Thank you very much for having me again. I hope that this discussion sheds light on the issue. Ultimately, the pardon of the killer of our Filipino sister Jennifer Laude turns a blind eye towards the discrimination and violent acts against all members of the LGBTQIA community. I hope that we do our part as allies to support this community. Pero Caesar, meron na naman ako mag-Tagalog. Pinapahirapan lang kita.
Marunong naman pala mag-Tagalog, pinahirapan pa ako. And that's it for tonight. But before we end, we leave you with this message from Attorney Howie CALLEJA to be delivered by Howie's Angel, Sai Baltasar.
Wait a minute. Uso ba sa government, ha? White sun. Pinalayang white? Philhealth? May whitewash? Ha ha ha.
Thank you, Howie's Angel. Again, I'm Cesar Castic.
And I'm Jazz Kidding.
Good night!
Gulo.
Miami Heat ng Milwaukee Bucks sa kasalukuyang National Basketball Association. Okay nang inang try. Kaya raw hindi siya magiging superstar dahil sa haba at hirap bigkasin ng pangalan niya. Giannis Antetokounmpo. Putang inang tricycle talaga. O NBA Playoffs. Dahil dito, madami ang nagsasabi na talagang hindi daw magiging superstar ang Milwaukee Bucks player. Milwaukee Bucks. Balit! Tangin ang